Today's top story comes from the grand old party, the Congress, which literally in a way has suggested that it is a party that values age above all else. Mallikarjun Kharge, at the age of 80, is the new Congress president, the first non-Gandhi Congress president in more than 2 decades. And the final numbers were interesting. Kharge 7897, Shashi Tharoor 1072, 416 invalid, polled 9385. Now, looking at those numbers, you'd call it a grand sweep. On the other hand, that's just the way the Congress operates. The Congress, in a way, had decided the moment Mr. Kharge put his nomination that he had the stamp, in a way, as the official, unofficial candidate of the Congress leadership. Now, Rahul Gandhi, to his credit, stayed away from the entire electoral process. But a lot of the Sonia loyalists were seen with Mallikarjun Kharge when he was filing his nomination, and at that moment you knew it was game, set and match. Now the easy way therefore would be to call it a fixed match. The other way would be to see it as at least a stab at some kind of internal democracy where delegates were actually allowed to vote and actually told through an SMS the day before the election that they should exercise their independent opinion. Now let me tell you, if you did a SWOT analysis, why did Kharge score over Tharoor? Kharge is experienced. He's come up from the block level, the son of a mill worker, so a kamdar in the truest sense. Shashi Tharoor also is a kamdar, comes from a middle class family, but relatively nascent to the Congress structure. He may be a 3-time Thiruvananthapuram MP, but he's never really been an organizational man. And when it comes to the Congress president, that's what matters. Remember good old Sitaram Kesri? He knew every nook and cranny of the Congress organization because he'd been a party treasurer for years. Now, you and I may well think that Mr. Tharoor is the kind of man the Congress needs, a disruptor, a younger face, someone who would offer something different. The Congress worker and delegate, trust me, thinks differently to us. In their Congress system, Mr. Kharge is seen as someone who provides a comforting presence. Someone, because he's been around so long, knows exactly which buttons to press when. And we could therefore argue, as I often have, that the more things change, the more they remain the same in the Congress. The real test is not just who becomes Congress president. The real test is what role does Rahul Gandhi play now, because he is the elephant in the room and he remains, like it or not, the most popular leader within the Congress. And number two, will Mr. Kharge now bring in democratization by allowing elections, for example, to the Congress Working Committee and do away with the nomination culture? And while we focused on the Congress over the last few weeks, here's a question. Does the BJP really elect its president, like Mr. Nadda? Does the CPIM really elect its general secretary, like Sitaram Yechuri? And do all the regional parties really elect their supremos? There's a larger question of exactly how to create the perfect internal democracy system in a country like India. Till then, it is Mallikarjun Kharge as the Congress president. We wish him well, as we wish all from all parties.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.